So this story is from Adeline. Oh, man, thank you so much for sending that second story in again. I greatly appreciate it. It's an amazing thing to see how these things work and to learn more about it, and that it's happening not just to you, but to many people. So, yeah. So thank you for writing in again, buddy. I appreciate it. And I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this next one correctly. Is it Adalyn or Adeline? Doing the best I can. I say Adalyn because there's Ada County in Idaho where I used to live, and it was pronounced Ada. So, anyways, here is Adelyn's story. It was winter, and this is a cool one too. It's short, but it's very cool. It was winter, and my husband and I were on our way from the store, on our way home from the store. My husband was driving. There was a two-lane road that we were on. A red light came on, and there was a truck in each lane in front of us. My husband tried to stop, but the brakes were iced up, and we could not stop. The steering did not work, and we knew that we had it. We were going head on into both trucks. The only thing we could do was hold on. Then we saw two giant hands come in between the trucks and push both trucks to the side. Somehow we ended up in the middle of both trucks, and our car stopped right on the line. The drivers of the pickup trucks both looked out their windows in disbelief. When the light turned green, we let the trucks go, and then we started to proceed home. The steering was back and the brakes were de-iced. We guessed it wasn't our time to die yet, and that's exactly what it was. And as I've explained before, I've experienced not that exact same thing, but uh, when I lived in Idaho, I mean, a number of times I slid all the way through red lights. The roads would get iced up, and you'd go to hit the brakes, and the vehicle you were in would go sideways. And I've told true stories as well on here about me running off bridges into the swamps and not even get the tires on the truck dirty, and the truck's put back on the road, and I just keep getting it. Or running around this 90-degree turn that I didn't see coming in Kentucky when I was in the military, and I come to the turn. There was 90-degree turn to the right, and there was no straight. And I seen the sign pass me at the last second that said "Road's going that way, dummy." And all of a sudden, I black out for a couple of seconds. The other three guys in the car black out. Next thing we know, we're on the road going the way we're supposed to, driving straight ahead. Nobody in the car could remember how we got around the curve. Yep. So these things happen, guys. This isn't fantasy. This isn't fiction. This isn't lies. These things happen. And how do they happen? Because this is a supernatural world we live in. That we have a God, a Father, a Creator that is there and controls these things on this much notice, just like that. I've seen it over and over and over in my life proven to me like that. It's the most amazing thing because I should be dead. I should be a dead sinner, but I'm not. Truly amazing. Then I saw two giant hands come in between the trucks and push both trucks to the side. Wow. You said your husband was there also. Did your husband see this, Adeline? Did your husband see the hands? As I'm curious. Maybe you would write me back, respond to that email that I sent back to you, and tell me if your husband, you know, seen this happen. I would really like to know that. Okay. And I believe you. I absolutely believe you because it's happened to me. Not the hands thing, but these kind of supernatural, like, nope, you're not killing yourself today. Like the time I was in the car with two other people when I was about 18, and we ran off a curve at 140 mph and went end over end, flipping the car, hit 3 pine trees, and the car didn't have any interior in it. All it had was the seats. Everything else was raw metal, and I didn't get a scratch. That's a God's truth. Just like that. He's always there. He's right there with each of you now, and he has angels around you. People who would watch this show are the kind of people who are highly protected individuals, and you're supposed to believe and live your life that way. It does not believe you're supposed to provoke God, of course, doing dumb stuff like I've done before. But I was lucky enough, Father wanted to keep me around for this work, what I'm doing with y'all guys. So thank God he did want to keep me around, because I know where I would have went back then. Uh, wouldn't have been good.